Hi, I'm Janelle, owner and designer of Love Your Peaches. I'm going to share some hints about fabric shopping with you because once you know about the different types of fabrics and what works for you, for your aesthetic and your lifestyle, that really makes your online shopping experience so much easier for you because you can narrow down your fabric options very quickly and get right to what you want. Let's start with knits. It might help you to picture a person knitting. They've got two knitting needles and a ball of yarn, right? And using the needles, they take that one strand of yarn and loop it back and forth in and out of itself, going back and forth across the fabric. And because those loops aren't rigid, you can see all the space that's in there. When you pull on that fabric, it has give or stretch, and that's a mechanical stretch, and that's why knits are so comfortable to wear. Those loops and the extra space they have there will literally curve around the corners of your body and give you a little extra room when you're bending your elbow or sitting down. And commercial knitting is really pretty much the same thing, just on a much grander scale. One of the more common fabrics you'll know that's a knit is a t-shirt knit. That's a jersey knit. And also other things like leggings, swimwear, underwear. So essentially, fabrics that are very stretchy are knit construction. We'll be getting into more details later, but that's the general idea. Wovens, on the other hand, wovens are made on a loom. So on a loom, you've got many yarns, and they're only going two directions for a plain weave. And here on my chart, the blue horizontal lines, sorry. Those would be going the length of the loom. So those are called your warp yarns. And then the vertical orange yarns there are your weft yarns, and they're woven in and out just like the lattice top of a cherry pie. So that's an easy way to remember it. But the nice thing about wovens is that they are very stable, right? You can pull on them. It will have a little bit of give, but it's nothing like a stretch fabric. And one of the more common things you would know is like for shirting fabrics, for a men's shirt in particular, or women's shirt, of course. They're most often woven. So those are the two main categories of fabric constructions, knits and wovens. There are many different types of knits and many different types of wovens. However, I will be getting into those in future videos on the website. So there is a new subcategory, however, came about in the last 50 years or so, 50 or 60 years, I should say. And that's stretch wovens. And that's where you had a fabric that was woven by construction, but once they discovered spandex, they started adding spandex to the content of the fiber. So you will have a little bit of spandex in with your cotton or whatever other fiber it is, and that'll make your woven fabric, all of a sudden it has a little give, and that will make it fit much better. Even though it's still not as stretchy as a knit fabric, it's just enough, like 10-20%, that it does give you that little bit of extra ease. An industry that kind of got turned on its ear by stretch wovens was the denim industry, because many years ago denim didn't stretch at all, and now it's kind of hard to find a pair of jeans that doesn't have a little bit of spandex in them. So thank you, spandex. The other very important part of choosing your fabric is its fiber content. And that is the material that the individual yarns are literally made out of. So it's very important as to how the fabric feels. and performs for you. A lot of them are plant-based. Those will be your fabrics like cotton, linen, hemp, flax, bamboo. Those are some plant-based fibers. And then you have another category that is what they call protein-based or from animals. So those are your wools. There's several different kinds of wools, and silk, which comes from a fiber that's extruded from the silkworm. So that's a protein fiber. And then lastly, you have your man-made fibers. And those are by and large made of petroleum byproducts. As a company, Love Your Peaches is going to be focused on inventorying natural fiber fabrics. There is a time and a place for man-made fibers, especially spandex. But I prefer the feel of natural fibers to wear. I think they're more comfortable. So that's the way we're going mostly. So that's your first step into decoding fabric descriptions, knits and wovens, and fiber content. Generally speaking, you'll find that knits tend to be softer, drapier. They will curve and hug your body more, whereas a woven fabric tends to have more body and kind of stand away from your body a little bit. So there is, however, something to keep in mind, a spectrum within each of those categories. Please, please, please read the individual fabric descriptions carefully to make sure that you're selecting the right type of fabric for the look that you want. That's enough to get you started. I will be doing more shorter videos on individual fabrics that we carry at Peaches. So if you'd like to learn more about the different textiles, subscribe to our newsletter or follow me on Instagram. It's at LYPeaches. Thanks. Bye for now.